it's, like you say, though, it wouldn't be visible like this. Take for instance, last night, I don't know if anybody was out looking at the moon, it was beautiful. It's gonna look like a Christmas tree farm up here with all the flashing lights.
And that's not my sad part. I won't be able to go out and take a picture of, come down here to the park when the snow's on the back of the mountains and take a picture, because all I'm gonna see is the windmill.
Let me comment on a couple of things. We certainly, what you just brought up is a good, good issue about lights. And, certainly, they're not attractive to anybody. And we certainly appreciate that. We're hoping, and we're actually somewhat optimistic, actually. And the reason we haven't really gone, when we say to you, we're going to do something, we're going to do it. So I want to make sure that anybody recording over there, you get this on record, that this technology, there's a new technology that has been accepted in Canada. Okay, it's already been approved by the Ontario government. And there was work being done with FAA here in the United States, and actually had a preliminary approval, which was pulled back because they got some new administrator in there, of a technology that allows the lights to stay off and only come on when an aircraft is approaching within range. So that basically what it does is it actually has a radar, it picks up the signals like a band around the farm. It picks up the signal if there's an incoming aircraft. It sends out through a transponder a verbal warning of it, and then it flicks on the lights just for the time in which that aircraft is in the range, and then goes back off. Now, well, it's a short, very short interval is what I'm trying to say. It's not the perfect solution, but let me say this. If we can apply this, we will. If we get the FAA approval this summer, we will apply it. And it is something that would reduce the light emission significantly in this region.
Who's putting the one up just out of Mojave? My son lives right within a mile. He was just coming home the other night, and he said, man, I didn't realize there's bad up there the windows. He come down there at night, it looks like mountains like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bunch of cat houses, I'm gonna say, it's all red lights.
Well, sir, I will tell you that I appreciate this. I appreciate what you're saying, and we are working very hard, okay, with this technology on this project as well as other projects in Nevada. And it is an important thing for us, and we are pushing, as a matter of fact, on working with BLM actually in Nevada on this. They're very anxious also, the BLM is very anxious for this to get in place because it is a real thing. And again, there are things we can do and there are things we can't do. And if we can do this, we will do this. And we'll keep you informed about this. As a matter of fact, we intend to put that into our EIS that as soon as that technology is approved. They're working on the technical side of this right now about how many, because what happens is the actual radar unit is actually connected to the side of the tower and it's around like a peripheral, so that you've got to be able to get full 360. And so I'm very hopeful about this.
In other words, if it does go through and they okay it, you'll convert all these to it?
We're going to put all of the whole system, every single light will be connected to the system. It's like $1.5 million system.
Yeah,
just to be able to deal with this. Huh?
Once your lights is already in, will you convert it back to this?
Well, we're hoping to have it before when we put it in, to put it in the original construction. I mean, that's our goal. And but I take what you're saying very seriously, and believe me, this is something we're very focused on. Not just for this, but in many areas where people have a similar concern. We're hoping that the FAA will give the final approval. They're working hard on it. I think they recognize the importance of it.
John, I have another question.